What is good, Tesla family? It's your boy Ray J back with another video, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about why I believe Tesla could break $900 this month. You might think I'm crazy for saying that, but I kid you guys not. I'm very confident in that prediction. I'm going to talk about what Elon Musk just said about Tesla. I'm going to talk about what the news is saying about Tesla before I give you guys my stock price prediction for tomorrow and the near term future and the end of the month, which I just said. But I'm going to just get on with everything. But before I do get started and talk about the technicals and all that good stuff, I do have to mention I'm not a financial legal or taxation expert, so do not take this as financial legal or taxation advice. Everything in this video is solely for entertainment purposes only. And also, if you guys can, please smash that like button if you want to see more videos like this on with me, benefits the entire Tesla community as a whole. With all that said and done and out of the way, guys, let's get on with the video. So looking at Tesla right now, we can see some big pieces of news, okay? Let's just look at some technicals real quick before I talk about the news. But look right over here. We can see that Tesla was on kind of a sideways trend where the MACD was just almost equal to the 9-day moving average. But if I come a little bit closer, we can see right over here they were just bouncing back and forth where Tesla was trading sideways. Then they separated. They crossed right here on the 11th of October. And that was a key indicator that Tesla was in the start of a bullish cycle. And that means when the MACD and the signal, the 9-day moving average ended up crossing the way they did, the histograms, the difference between them was in the green again and again and again, which was a key indicator. Key indicator that Tesla's in a bullish cycle and it's going to continue going up. Now, if I'm just showing you what the technicals are showing. This was obviously obvious to most of you guys out there, but Michael Burry also stated that he's no longer shorting Tesla, which makes him even more bullish. But I want to talk about something else, and that is the RSI. If I do bring up the 5-day chart, you can see that the RSI shows that Tesla was really, really strong on an upward trend, and it just got a little bit oversold quite recently, which means that Tesla has more room to run up. It's not at its peak price right now for the short-term future. Even though it closed at $864, it's not at its prime price yet. And looking at it from a 1-day perspective, it started off at 877, dropped to 862. There was a bit of consolidation and then a bit of a downward trend, but that's okay because Tesla was in the green so much. Because even though it's down 0.67%, closing at 862, actually, that's okay. That's literally okay. And the reason it's okay to see Tesla at these levels is because I'm very confident it's going to not just recover but come really high, as the RSI shows that it was oversold, which means tomorrow is most likely going to be a green day for Tesla. And on top of that, look at how much it grew over the past 5 days. This thing was barely at 800. Now we're already at 864. So that's incredible in my opinion, and I do think that Tesla has a lot more room to grow. But anyways, let's look at some Bolingers real quick. We could see that there was a nice upward trend right over here. It dropped quite a bit, and there was quite a bit of volatility from the very beginning. Then we ended up testing the lower Bollinger multiple times, and the closing was just okay. We were close to the mean price, but a little bit below it, which shows Tesla's in the red. But remember, when in doubt, zoom out. Overall, Tesla is still well in the green, even though we do have these red days. But Tesla is not going to be green, 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 green every day. They're going to be green days, they're going to be red days, but overall, it's still on this upward trend, and the bullish cycle has not come to an end. But, anyways, when it comes to the news, there was not really too many Elon Musk tweets that came out. Just one of them, which I think is something I should talk about, the fact that this man named Adam Hoof said, "I'm not okay with side mirrors on hashtag Cybertruck" at Elon Musk. And Elon Musk replied saying, "They're required by law, but designed to be easy to remove by owners." So that's a big, big, big update for the potential, design of the Cybertruck when it comes out next year, if not in 2 years at the very, very most. And I'm very confident that's going to be really awesome. And I do think that the car looks really sick, whether it has side mirrors or not. Like, I personally, I'm fine either way, but I really, really love the design. I think it's going to be really cool, especially without the side mirrors if they're able to do that. But remember, it is required by law, so that does lead to the contingencies, but it's okay. Anyways, look right over here. Nikola held on to its lawsuit against Tesla because that's all it's got, according to Electrotech. And this is the Nikola One. This is their semi truck. It looks just like, it looks pretty interesting. And this Tesla semi looks very similar, is what they're trying to argue. But I personally don't see too many striking similarities. This mirror looks different. This looks different. The overall rear end right over here is quite different, and it's very different in my opinion. I'll say that. That's what I'll say. But they're still continuing with the lawsuits. They claim that Tesla, copied their design, and they barely were able to hold on to a $2 billion lawsuit against Tesla. I mean, I don't think it's really looking really good for them. I don't even see the point in doing this. They're both great companies. They're both trying to make a change in the world. So why do you have to sue Tesla just because you claim that they're copying you? I don't want to make any claims, but to me it doesn't look like it was quote unquote copied. I think it looks like this looks like a typical truck that Tesla would make in my eyes. So it's just ridiculous to say that they straight up just copied them. But even if they want to make that claim, they're free to do that. They have every right to do that. So I just want to put it out there that this is still going on. It's not over, but Nikola doesn't seem to be making any progress. Additionally, it was noted that the Tesla Cyber Squad, and that came out really weird. The Tesla Cyber Quad released date and specs on details for Elon Musk's ATV, and that's going to be really awesome. The Cyber Quad coming out, the Tesla Cyber Quad, is going to be an all-terrain vehicle companion for that Cybertruck, and that's going to be awesome because they're expected to come out together. So it's going to be really good for Tesla's overall share price because ATV is coming out. A smaller ATV with the Cybertruck is going to be absolutely cool and awesome, and people are going to love that. So I do want to just announce that that's something that's it's been looked into, and it's going to be absolutely awesome. Additionally, I wanted to mention the fact that the new Tesla Cybertruck prototype spotted with mirrors. Possibly they're going to be rear wheel steering simultaneously, but they do want to note that when you buy these things, there may be mirrors, just as Elon Musk did tweet about, but that's okay. So it says right here, a new video of the Tesla Cybertruck prototype has surfaced, and it basically has side mirrors, and there were just other details like that. So when Tesla sells them, they may end up requiring side mirrors by law, but it doesn't matter because they could be removed by the owners, as Elon Musk said, and there are other things out there. So I personally think it's really cool. It's going to be awesome. So I don't want to go into too much detail about this, but we want to see what happens when it comes out, because that obviously the prototype is different from how it's probably going to end up looking. So give it the time it needs. Anyways, the media is making a big deal out of this and that, and who knows, maybe that played a role in the stock price going down, but it's a-okay. I still think it's going to look cool whether it has mirrors or not. It's a really nice truck. In fact, it looks really nice without them, so to me it doesn't matter. But Tesla has to follow the laws. I really want to put it out there, so do not fret about that. The last thing I want to talk about is that a man passed away after he was driving a Tesla, but you have to remember that this is not the Tesla's fault. He was driving 116 miles per hour, and he drove into a house, and that led to a fatal crash. It involved a Tesla, which is why it was on the news, and maybe that played a role in Tesla's share price dropping the way it did. Maybe that played some role. That could be one of the reasons why Tesla's in the red today. But on top of that, it was green for a very long time. So it isn't surprising to see it in the red. It's only down 0.67%. So it's nothing to be worried about. But anyways, guys, I just want to put it out there that Tesla's looking really, really strong. And I mean, it's sad to see that there are accidents that happen, but this is obviously not Tesla's fault whatsoever, as the man was driving 116 miles per hour. But hey, these things happen. Tesla knows it, and Tesla is obviously there to see what happens, whether it involves a Tesla or not, and they're willing to help out in anything that could help the investigation and so on and so forth. And things like this happen. I mean, it's just a part of life. It's okay, but Tesla is not at fault here, so do not bash Tesla. And obviously, negative news like this could have an effect on the stock, whether it's Tesla's fault or not. But that's okay because in the after hours, it's in the green. It's looking good. It's probably going to recover tomorrow based off the RSI and everything. I do think that Tesla should have another run up again. So my prediction is, if you bring up the 5-day chart, we've been on this upward trend. We did drop a little bit, but I do think that Tesla should be in the $870 range, at least 870 flat by tomorrow during closing. That's my prediction. I do think that's going to happen, and I do have a bold prediction, and that is I do see Tesla going to $900 a share by the end of this month. That's quite ambitious, but I do think we could break it. I do think $900 is what Tesla's aiming for, because if you bring up the 1-year chart, Tesla was at 900 and it's really pushing to come right back there. So give Tesla the time it needs. It's almost there. It's only $36 away from there. And I do think that in the next couple of weeks, we could actually break it. It's going to be tough, but I do believe that Tesla can do it. And I do believe in this company. So with that said and done, guys, thank you so much for listening. Please stay strong and never give up on your dreams. I do believe that Tesla can break new all-time highs in the near-term future, but you cannot give up. Never ever give up. You have to keep on buying and holding and staying strong no matter what the news says, and just never give up. So stay strong, Keep on believing in your dreams and never quit, guys. I'm signing out, so thank you and peace out.